Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all know what it is. It was the last episode of the actual season of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days season 8. And we have things to talk about, and we have a tell-all probably next week and the week after, and maybe the week after that. But Tyra, before we get into it, how are you over there at Struggle Reviews TV? And are you ready to talk the 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days finale? You ready?
This finale watched me, but I'm ready. It watched me. Like, I didn't realize how spent I was with our group of folks. I was so spent. It was very like
It was so anticlimactic for me. And I think it's because we had predicted this very early in the season, how all of these things would turn out. And I think just seeing it really was lackluster for me. But come on in, y'all. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how you would rate this finale. 1 being the worst thing you've ever seen in the 90 Day franchise, and 10 being this is the best finale ever. I want to see it. The numbers in the chat, do that for us. Tremaine, what's going on, sis? Hope you're having an amazing hump day. What's going on, Danny, my good sis? Hey, y'all, let's get into this finale. Feels like yesterday we were enjoying this show and acting. Girl, you in this a bygone era. Yes, I remember these days. You left a comment like that, Danny. What's going on with the bygone era of it all? What's going on, Aisha? Hope you're having a happy Wednesday. Hey, Tony T, good to see you. Hey, Focaccia Olive, girl, don't get me. What's going on, Frank? Anakin Vader. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, everyone, be sure to leave a leave a like, leave a hype, leave a something, leave a penny, a supper. You have a copper. Tremaine says 6.5. Aisha says 5. Tyra, overall thoughts, and give me your rating on this finale. I want to know.
A 4. A solid 4. I am spent. I am so tired of these people. The fact that nobody subverted anything. Everybody did like, this is what I wanted you to do. Everybody did what we wanted them to do. Like, really? It wasn't giving. I feel like there were many moments, maybe 4 episodes ago, where we could have ended this off real cute, but they drawn it out so much that by the time we got to the finish line, we was already tired of these folks. I'm so sick of looking at these people. And I don't know what, I thought the episode was moving in slow motion. I was like, what are we doing? Why does it take so long to say goodbye?
Girl, that's what I said. I said, is this a 3-hour episode? And I looked, and it's the same hour and 28 minutes, but it drug for me. Tina Nader says 4, LOL. Not you forgot how silly your name is. It's not silly. It's just I wasn't prepared. I was like, is it Fakasha? Overall thoughts for me, yes, dry, dull, boring, paint drying, nails drying, just lackluster, very mid, very anticlimactic. I don't know what I wanted. I wanted Trisha to stand on business, Tyra. That's what I wanted. I wanted to go down in a blaze of glory. I wanted Elise to cuss the people out at the airport. I wanted Lisa to take off that blonde wig and shout from the rooftops that she wouldn't wear no wigs no more. I wanted flights of fancy, honey. I wanted pomp and circumstance, and I got nothing. I said, as off the wall as this season was, I was really expecting a lot out of this finale, and all I got was Aviva, honey, crying on the couch. That's all I got, Tyra.
You were expecting more than what we got. I knew that this is what we were getting.
I wanted to end it with a bang. I wanted somebody to be dramatic. I wanted Trish to go up there and slap him in the face for the ancestors. Like, I wanted something extra, and I just my rating is probably a 3. It's lower than Tyra's, y'all. I hated it. I hated the finale, but you guys know how we do it. We go couple by couple, and I hated it so much I didn't even update the slides here, so you have to look at Elise the abseiling one more time. So we get over here to Elise. It's time for her to go home. We find out that after they had that really hard conversation about her settling and not really being sure about him after he confessed his undying love, Joshua said, it's time to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. So he had the hoes over, he had the bros over. I said, it's a wild world when Chris is the one comforting Elise, because he went out and forgot he had a home. After the party, he said, listen, I was angry. I needed to leave. So we see her in the morning, empty house. Chris is rubbing her on the back like I couldn't sleep through all the crying. And she's like, he left me. He left me again. He said he loved me and he left me. I know we had a hard conversation, but he cuddled me in the ride back. And then he decided to have friends over and he disrespected me in front of all of them. And I went to my room and he never came to see about me. And then he left. He took his bag, Tyra, and he left. And so now I'm here. I don't even know if he's going to take me to the airport. Next thing we see, Joshua rolls in and he's like, listen, I was angry. Let's go do this off camera. Let's go do this. And listen, I'm sorry. I do love you, but I had to get away. I couldn't control my anger in the moment. Well, I have to go to the airport. Are you going to take me to the airport? He says, yeah, I'll take you to the airport. She's like, but I don't think you really want to because you didn't stay with me. So I don't even know. Should I call an Uber? He's like, listen, get in the car and let me help you get out of my country. I'm sick of you. To the airport. And she's like, you know what, Joshua, it's above me now. It's beyond. You know what? If I stayed with you and your instability, first it's your son, then it's your living situation, then it's the money, then it's the job you really don't have. If I stayed with you, I'd be settling, and I just can't do that. And he says, okay. He says, I'm sorry I ruined everything like I always do. And she said, all right. And she's crying and emotional. And he says, yeah, well, if it was going to be like that every day, I didn't want it either. It's best she goes her separate way. I'm sorry I'm not the man, anybody's man. I'm sorry I'm not the man she needs or wants me to be. I'm going to go back and ride on this boat and sell some more dingling because my plan didn't work here. And good riddance to bad rubbish. I hope she has a nice life. And she's on the plane crying. I know. I really wanted, it's that time of my life. I really wanted to get married, but I made the best decision for me. Tyra, any thoughts on Elise and Joshua?
Elise got down to the airport and made that declaration like it was some discovered news she didn't know until she touched down at this very moment on her last day at the airport. You know what? He's just not stable. This is the sun. Is a job, a place to live. This isn't the fantasy. I don't think it's gonna work out. I choose me. I gotta put me first, Lucius. Girl, please. You knew all of that before you got your ass on the plane in Miami. She wasted her time and she wasted her own. The way that Joshua was mad, Joshua said, oh, this hoe. First of all, you came here and tried to put my stability at jeopardy. You about to get me kicked off the Lady Good couch, okay? I got to go home after this. Then you came here and you didn't part ways with your bag. The way I think how she's speaking prior to her getting here, she made it seem like she would be okay with taking care of him. Like, I got it. I'm like, whatever you need. Like, all you got to do is show up and be attractive and put up with my antics, make me the center of attention, give me some good sex. And like, yeah, daddy, I'll pay for it. And she got here and acted like something else because Chris does not give provider. Like, not Chris. Joshua does not give provider. It was never giving like, I'm going to make a way, set you up, get you down here, pay for this. She's like, the last episode, where are we going to live? What are we going to do? Have you looked at places? It's like, girl, I thought you were going to look for places for me. Like, that's not what we do here. So when it's all of the, oh my God, he's gone. Oh my God. He turned off his location. He's just left. He invited some women over and his friends and he just didn't care. All I wanted was one night. I wanted to spend one night. Oh my God. And then you cut to Joshua. I went for a walk. It's like, you went for a walk all night. You went for a walk all night, stayed out, cut your location off, then came home the following morning. You were just going for a walk. You blew off a whole lot of steam. Nobody's going to put up with this. I think Joshua felt like if I'm going to put up with everything that is Elise, as beautiful as you are, you're a lot and you want to be the center of attention. You want somebody to deal with your antics. At least pay me for my time. At least keep me. Girl, you know how many people pay for this dangling? You want me to deal with that and I'm not getting a coin? Yeah, you got to go. He wanted her to leave. I think that the strategy, even though he was like, well, if if you didn't want the women over, my friends, you should have said that. You said it was okay. I think that was a way to just offset whatever the fantasy was. Because getting there, she was like, oh, we had a really good night last night. We didn't have a problem. He's like, I got to get rid of her now. I got to end it here. I have to end it. I don't want her going over there thinking that it's something that it isn't, or she's going to come back, or we're going to be together, or she's going to meet my son. What can I do to like pull the rug from underneath her? He said, hey, hoes, anybody want to come over? Friends, anybody want to come over? Come see about me, make her uncomfortable, start this argument, and then I'm going to come in here and gaslight her. Oh, he's telling me something else. He's saying that he loves me. And he said, do you even want to drive me to the airport? Not really, but if I get you there quicker, you can get your ass out of here. Girl, get in the car. Get in the car. All of the self-loathing. Oh, yeah, it's over. I messed this up like I do everything else. All of the self-pity. I think this is what he does. I think he gets on phones, finds, unassuming, desperate women, and gives them the outcry. Oh, I'm struggling. He's saying, oh, girl, child ain't safe in a family of mans. I lost my son. I lost my boat. I lost my job. I'm in between, but I'm fine, though. If you could just give me a leg up, just pay a little bit of my rent. I'm a gigolo always on the go. Girl, you too can have you a Joshua. And he thought that she was going to come there and part with that money, or her parents' money, and she didn't. So he doesn't have any use for her. She's just an emotional wreck.
And I'm in a bind, Nate. Don't you have anything for me? I mean, at the end of the day, Joshua is an elder F-boy. And that's all he's ever going to be. And you could have got that in Miami and didn't have to travel halfway around the world to get it. You could have been in the safety and comfort of your own home every single night. And again, what got me though, I think with Elise, was the whole idea of he didn't fight for me. He told me to go. He just said go. Like he didn't even try. Like I think that this is an interesting situation between these two, because everything she was saying was right as far as her misgivings regarding him, his lifestyle, the lies that he told, all of that. But I think we get lost in the shuffle because of her histrionics. She's too much. Like the outbursts of emotion, the not getting social cues in public places, like just going to them people's countries, showing her whole behind. It's like, girl, I'm trying to be on your side because you're not wrong, but you're also not right. Like, I don't know. I'm glad we don't have to see these people again. I'm ready for the tell-all. I hope people eat. Usually at these tell-alls, Tyra, the people get on the people. So I'm really hoping that we get the full 90-day tell-all energy. Now, easing on along to your bestie, Jovon and Annalyn. And Annalyn's about to be a single mother, Tyra. Let's congratulate her. Where's the
kid? Jovon said, stay up, bruh. I see you when I see you.
He said, listen, I can guarantee you I'll be back before the baby's born. Like, listen. She said, well, I thought if I gave him what he needed, he'd give me what I needed. I said, if I get pregnant, he's going to, get a fire under him to get this going. He said, yeah. So, things still aren't right. What I'll do first, though, is I'll get y'all situated over here. And then once the baby's 5, 6, 7, then we can talk about bringing you to America. I said, I mean, when you plot, plan, and scheme to deceive, Tyra, this is what happens at the end of the day. So she wakes him up, and I said, don't ever wake him up on camera. He already is Eeyore. And when you wake him up on camera,
what? She won't.
Jovon, boo, boo, boo. Look at. He mustered up a grin and a smile and a laugh, like, oh, good for you. You're about to be a single mom. And she said, so, like, is that going to move up the plans? Like, are you ready? He's like, this is a lot. I'm going to have to sit with it for a minute. I can tell you that, I won't be back next month, won't be back after, but within these 40 weeks, before the baby drops, I promise I'll be back. And I'm thinking to myself, Jovon, in 6, 7 years that y'all been together, the 3 years that y'all been married on the Zoom call, you have not gotten here. This is the first time you have gotten to the Philippines. So you mean to tell me you're going to be able to get back in the next year to come see about a baby? He's a lie and the truth ain't in him. Now he's going to have this child wandering the streets, this Randall-esque mixed baby running the streets of the Philippines. I feel awful for Annalyn. And again, y'all know Annalyn's not my favorite person ever since she was in my comments trying to talk about Western women. However, I will say I don't want anybody married and a single mom. Tyra, I think this is disastrous. He's saying his goodbyes because it's time to go back to America. He said, all right, left you with that present, girl. That's going to keep you on the shelf. No other man's going to want you now. So I'm going to go home, listen to some more podcasts. But first, I'm going to let your mama kiss me in my mouth because Tyra, when he bent down to say goodbye to mother,
I told you.
he kissed that man in his mouth.
You're going to listen to me.
I said, does she have her teeth in? I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, you promise you're going to be back? He's like, I promise, Ma, I promise. So we get everything together. They try to round up this like loving moment. This has been the most unhealthy, the most toxic, the most borderline abusive situation I've ever seen. And I'm just like, I don't know how y'all are putting so much on it, but she seems elated, Tyra, that she'll be carrying his spawn. And he said he's ready to go back to America. He was complaining before about the cost of things and how she's living too well. What about this baby? Talk to me about their situation. Because I'm just...
I told you who her mama was. You gonna listen to me when I tell you so. I told you, Jovon, you like the cookie? You like the food, Jovon? You coming back, right? You come back, Jovon? Yeah. So girl, back up.
Why are you in his mouth? I did not expect that, Tyra. I did not.
He knows. That's why Jovon be yeah. Yeah. Girl, all the booze of the world. I say, Annalyn, please. The way we want to pretend like we don't know how the human body works. Oh, just lots of sex, makeup sex, unprotected sex. Oh wait, I nauseous. Girl, what do you think was gonna happen? I'm nauseous, so I take a pregnancy test. Oh, Jovon, boo, get up, boo. She said, "Is that what I think it is?" Oh, look at you! Oh, way to go, boo! Oh, you happy? Yeah. Attaboy. I said, what is this? Y'all have been arguing this entire time. Y'all had that forced nuptial renewal with the ring. It took everything for him to just give you that damn ring, that little Cracker Jack ring. Y'all have been arguing this entire time. It's been very negative. Mm-hmm. But in the midst of that, we found time to get pregnant. I don't know what she thought this was going to expedite. I don't know what he just got down here. He got down here, and it wasn't the fantasy that you thought it was going to be. Jovon has been annoying. He's had these high expectations for her to be performative and just be grateful because as I sing you $600, you living high off the hog. Look at this place. Look at all these rooms. So please look at you in here with running water. And you have came over here to leave. You want her to be destitute so bad. But we have a baby on the way, a biracial baby that's going to be on the outskirts of the Philippines, left to be fed by Annalyn alone as a single mother. Trifling. I thought Annalyn was smarter than this. I really did. You know, money or whatever, and the way that she projects, like, I'm not gonna, and you're not gonna tell me I'm a woman of the 90s. And you got trapped. You got stuck. You really think he's gonna support you in this baby from wherever he is? There was not a lot of talk of expediting getting her there. Oh, now we really got to make something happen because we have a baby on the way. He said, now look, I ain't gonna be able to come, you know. I was like, Jovon, please, there are 9 months in a pregnancy. It's like, yeah, I can for sure. Let me check my palm. I can be there before the baby's born. I'll try to make it over. So you're gonna miss first steps. You're gonna miss the pummins. You're gonna miss. Say, yeah. Well, you know, sacrifices have to be made. Jovon does not care. All Jovon saw was dollar signs. Jovon said, "How much? A baby?" So yeah, I don't know how we got a lot of stuff to talk about and work out, but you know, thankfully, this all occurred on my last day here. I ain't even got to deal with the aftermath. I could just go home and tell her whatever I want to tell her from over the phone, and she's just giggity crying all down at the airport, like my husband, my best friend, I really do love him. And that's like the common thread with all of the couples by the time they get to their goodbyes. I really do love that girl. I love that girl. Look, shut up. No, you don't, because you would be prioritizing her and this baby if nothing else. Jovon is going to get over there, keep sending her what he's been sending her, and tell her to make it enough. So if you got enough to be living lavish, you and your mama eating all them good meals, she working down at the market, you got enough money to take care of that baby. Go get a job, Annalyn. He's going to make her work. She's going to be a single mother. I don't know why we're celebrating single motherhood as a married woman right now, but way to go, Annalyn. A baby is a blessing. I don't know.
It is. And I hope it brings you much happiness. I mean, because we got the dynamic earlier about her broken family. And that's why Mama said she was so emotional and crying because she didn't want that for Annalyn. But it's like, this is what's being perpetuated. I think the thing that took the cake with Annalyn for me is the moment she said, yeah, during this trip, I realized marriage isn't about happiness.
Yes. It's not about happiness. It's always about sacrifice and arguments. It's not about what you want. It's not about my happiness. It's like, Annalyn.
I'm like, damn. But it should be. It is sacrifice and it is compromise, but you should be happy too, girl. This was so telling and so sad to me. I was like, this is like damn depressing. A single mama works 2 jobs in the Philippines because he gonna cut her off. He might cut it down to half. Like now you pregnant, so y'all ain't got no assistance programs in the Philippines. What Danny said, he's struggling with them 6 roommates in Alabama, honey, to pay that 2-bedroom rent. It's hard out here. Now, easing over to Forrest and
I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go first. Oh gosh. So you don't shut your ass up, Sheena, at the damn airport looking like Paddington Bear with ass, crying all over the place. Shut your ass up. Sheena pissed me off. Say, pull yourself together, Sheena. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Miss Chains, I don't know. I think the tell-all is present day, right? Because don't they do like live? I don't know. Y'all tell me, the people who are deep off in the streets, I always thought the reunions were done present day. So it was, now, like a year after the filming or however long after is what I thought, but we'll see. So they're packing up to go home. And, Forrest is saying, this is the hardest choice I've ever had to make in my whole life because I'm losing this Cuda box. I just got a piece and now I got to walk away from it. And who knows the next time I'll get some coochie, Tyra. Like at the end of the day, he's devastated. He's shedding tears. She's losing her natural mind. Forrest, you sure, baby? I'll take care of you. I'll do everything. I'll work. I'll get another job. We can make it work. I'll find a place to live. And Molly's got her good eye because, one of them eyes drifts. She's got that good eye focused on Sheena because she says Sheena's the best manipulator she's ever met. And she don't trust that hoe as far as she can throw her because she is trying to corrupt her son. Molly says, I came here with questions to get answers, and now I still don't have the answers. And other than Sheena's finances, Molly, I don't know what other answers you need at this point. She loves your son. She gave him some coochie, all that. So we get there. Sheena's emotional the whole way through because maybe my tears are going to remind him of this cooter, and he'll back out at the last minute and come home with me. Because I said, is she going to get down on her knees and beg this man to the airport? At this point. But Molly's watching because I'm watching you. And so Sheena goes, oh, Ma. And I said, you're calling her Ma. Anyway, hugs Molly. And Molly has the audacity to try to fix a tear in her eye. I never thought I'd see my son happy and he got some coochie and I never thought I would see it. And it is sad. It really is. But what I had to do? I had to put on my Captain Save-A-Ho cape because this would have been the biggest mistake of his life if he would have stayed here. And I'm like, how do you know? It might have been good for Forrest, but Forrest says now he's got a battery in his pack, Tyra, to get things done. He's going to go home. He's going to get a job. He's going to get off disability, and he's going to get his girl to America. And he says, listen, this is not goodbye forever. She says, Papa Bear, don't leave me, Papa Bear. Don't leave me. And he says, Sheena, it's not forever. It's just till next time. And he gets on the plane. She's devastated. And even Forrest was crying at the end. I said, well, damn, y'all just a family full of criers. Y'all be all right if you do what you're going to do. Y'all will see each other again. I really just honestly feel like he was never a prize. I really wanted Sheena to be like, it didn't work out. I'm going to find a good man here or somebody else who's going to add to my life. There's no way she wants a life fully supporting this big bear of a man. There's no way you want to pay for him to eat every day. There's no way you want him to sit up in your house while you go out tending to the animals and have to come home and then tend to him. There's no way this is the life that she would have wanted. But Tyra, talk to me about Forrest and Sheena. And do you think they're still together present day?
I hope not. But the way Sheena was breaking down, they probably are. She's not going anywhere. For whatever reason, I was like, Sheena, where are your parents? Like, where are your friends? Where, like, somebody to tell you that you deserve better? Like, you don't have to wait for Forrest. You can say, I just never thought I would have anybody. I'm like, Sheena. I can understand Forrest saying that because he's no prize. Girl, you're a vet. You have your degree. You're successful. You got the family business. Like, you're still young. You're still pretty. You're a Paddington Bear, but a Paddington Bear with ass. Like, you're emotional, but girl,
She got it.
Sheena birthday. The birthday. That whole girl, every time Sheena turn around, that ass is sitting on her back. Just ass. Ass. Sheena, please. It really ain't even that deep. Girl, the way somebody would love Sheena.
Yeah.
But I think Sheena wants to match Forrest's energy because it's like, I don't want to get someone who's going to take advantage of me or manipulate me. Meanwhile, Forrest is ready to do so. If he didn't get that objection from Molly, who's the biggest manipulator of them all, he would have been there. And it takes for this, now that I'm here, when I get back home, boy, I'm gonna get my stuff together. I'm gonna get a job and get off disability. And I really got to get to Sheena now. He said, there's a snake in my boot. Here's the hat. Okay. The hat means, this is my favorite hat. This means I'm coming back. The damn Molly, I still don't trust her. I'm still not completely understanding of her finances. What do you need to, why are we so obsessed with Sheena's finances at this point? We know that she has a job and she's working and she's independent enough to even suggest that I'll get 5 jobs if I have to, Forrest. Don't leave me. You can stay here. She has a job. It's your son that doesn't have anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But then when she hugged Sheena, I said, get off of Sheena. I'm just really emotional. I do want my son to be happy. I never thought he would find someone. It's really breaking my heart that they're going to have to separate, but they're going to be better for it. And, maybe later on they can come back together. This isn't goodbye, Sheena. Please make it goodbye, Sheena. But sadly, I don't think she's going anywhere. Please.
TP, are you in them DMs? Talk about, I want to see Sheena's DMs. I kept it up there too because I want to know. You over there? But I mean, people pay for that shelf. They really do. People pay for that. What she got natural in the bed, people pay for it. So, but do you think they're still together present day? That was the last question. Do you think they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long distance.
I don't want her to waste any more of her time. Like, she's a 40-plus-year-old woman now. I just, I want people to be happy and be able to be with, the people that they love. Now, Laura and the international ding-a-ling slinger, degenerate gambler, and racist, Birkan are here, and it's the last day for her as well. And he decides he's going to do some sort of magical spell, Tyra, because I looked up the red string and the significance, and he said, your soul is now bound to my soul. If you do anything wrong, I will know. So that's the red string. But he proposes at the soccer field, one to another, and she, of course, yes. And if I had it to do all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change the lies I told. I wouldn't change the disrespect that he handed me when he told me to shut up and that he wishes he never met me. I wouldn't change the lie I told on Michael, having him believe that Michael wanted me when Michael brutally rebuffed me. I would keep it just like this because I love the drama and I love the mess of it. The more I've gotten to know Laura, the more I know this is exactly who she needed. She knew who she needed and who she wanted. And I think you're an absolute fool if you would ever pursue something with a man like Birkan. If that was just a teach based on speculation and not any real damage done, imagine what he's like when the rubber hits the road. Imagine when you don't turn that deed over to your house to him. Imagine when you don't give him that $1,000 to go gamble with. What is he going to do? Violence. And so she said, listen, I will marry you, but I got to go home. He's like, I'm gonna work everything out. You're gonna come to America. You're gonna mortgage my house, second mortgage it, and I'll lose everything because you are a degenerate gambler. But I love you because you're tall, dark, and you might have a big schlong. Hey, but on the other side of that, I'm gonna have to work on boundaries with Michael because we can't be laid up in the bed spooning, watching movies anymore. That's out. That's a no-go. I'm an engaged lady now. And so she goes on her merry way. He says, this is the love of my life. I know her heart is pure. My first love was soccer, and she will be my last. I didn't know I would ever find love again, but I have found it in you. So now they're engaged, Tyra. What do you think of this? Are they still together? And what did you think of this proposal?
The red string was wild. She was all excited. She's like, oh my God, I wonder, because he's so romantic. I wonder what he has planned. It's like, oh, it's a wet and sweaty, hot soccer field. I never dreamed of coming here. She's like, oh, but just the way that it's just panty dropping how well he plays. He's so excellent. I was like, Laura, please. She's about to drop these draws on the soccer field because you're so good. You're so outstanding, Birkan back. This is a metaphor for our love. Oh, Birkan back, please. You see the way it goes all the way to the goal. It goes far, no matter the distance, like you and me. So, oh, okay. She's just so moved. She's so touched. I said, no, he never had to propose. I said, let me see what kind of ring. I said, what is this red string? This red string magic. It was very, flawless victory. Your soul is mine. I said, what is happening? This is not Mortal Kombat. Get that string off of your finger, Laura. She's like, yes. Yes, what do you mean? Oh my God, of course I'll marry you, Birkan back. Yes, oh my God. I was like, what? What kind of proposal was this? She's like, well, this isn't, my dream proposal. I mean, it is on a soccer field, but it's about, our unit. Can I get a ring? I'll think about it. He said, girl, you about to leave. I still need shisha money. I got to go down to the bar and whatnot, the nightlife. I can't spend no more little lavish little tricks on you, okay? This is it. We're going to the damn soccer field outside. I'm going to put this red string around your finger. So if you mess up over there and you're laid up with Michael, I'll know about it because we are connected for life. So, okay. This isn't romantic, but it was Michael for me. It was Michael for me. She said, well, I'm going to have to work on those boundaries. No more, spooning and cuddling up, watching movies at night with Michael. It'll be an adjustment period, but let me get on down to the airport. She's like, so Michael said, yep, get your stuff, Laura, let's go. Yes, she's so wonderful. I just love Birkan back. And he proposed. Girl, the way Michael said, wow. Isn't that nice? You swear to God you don't want her though. You swear to God if I wanted her I could have her. I just came down out the kindness of my heart, come check on my friend. I don't want Laura in that way, but your whole heart dropped out the bottom of your ass because she says she's engaged to Birkan bag and he proposed. This is a weird dynamic. Sadly, they actually really like each other. They really like each other, which is so odd. I'm mad that she's not choosing herself. Michael said, I picked you up married and I'm putting you down married. Oh, you're just married. Okay. But she's not noticing like all the red flags as to why, I shouldn't be with Birkan bag, let alone have a prospect to marry him. It's just too much. What are you getting from Birkan outside of
Dingling?
The D. Like what is that? Violence. All of that in your romantic novel, you get a little fantasy, but we're not getting anything out of this dynamic. And he's not going to bring nothing to you in America. He's not going to bring anything over there but himself in that D. And you're going to be stuck in a bind taking care of this grown man. But just because he's so romantic, he's just so deep, Michael. Like nobody I've ever known. He's just so romantic, all the gestures. Yeah, I can do that for 5 minutes here. We ain't doing that in America. But okay, if she likes it, I love it. It seems like she's satisfied. When she said it was a panty dropper because he was so fine playing soccer, I was like, oh, okay, if you say so.
Girl, he probably put that lady through the mattress, through the headboard, through the door. He probably did all kind of weird stuff to her in that room that she loved. But I was surprised when Michael honestly was like, he's a nice guy. I kind of like Birkin. I was looking at him sideways after that.
Ryan.
But Laura says goodbye ultimately and anticipates the issues. I know the debt's still there. I know all of those things are there, but my love is stronger. This is her real life fantasy romance that she's always wanted. She got the two men to kind of fight about her. She got the intrigue, the almost breakup from the ne'er-do-well, and now the proposal on her last day there. I'm sure this was satisfying some kind of kink that she's got. It's very odd to me. Very strange, very not demure, very not mindful. So now as we ease on down the road to the next couple here, Aviva and Stig. When I tell you Aviva couldn't even pull herself together for this interview, I said, this is exploitation. Let this girl have a month to recover because clearly she is so broken. And I said, I don't know. You're wearing red, just like the flags he gave you the entire time. Your auntie flew down to Belize with proof, a picture, and a cousin to tell you what kind of trash human being he was. And you still said, I got it. I like the flags. I painted my nails to match these red flags. I bought a dress to wear to match the red flags. And it's great. So we find out that after she got home, he came to the States not long after, and they went to Houston. She met his family, she met his friends, they had a great time and all of that. But once he got back home, it was different. He wasn't responding, he wasn't reaching out, none of that. And a few moments later, via text message, he says, I can't do this anymore. I don't trust you. He broke up with her via text message. And a few minutes after that, he had posted with the local girls, honey. All the hoes was already there, already on deck. And she says, I'm just so broken because I really thought that he was going to be something to me. And I really feel like, I don't know if he was cheating like physically, but he was talking to other girls. And I just, hold on. Oh God. When I tell you her makeup was melting, I saw her face come. I said, is she puffy and swollen too? I said, Aviva, you didn't have to do this. Do a voiceover, baby. Like, just tell them you can't do it on Today. She could not pull herself together for this interview. I said, what did he do to you that was so good, girl? Because he ain't look like nothing. It looked, never mind. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to rewind.
What it look?
Yes. And like Tyra, talk to me about Aviva and Stig.
I didn't have anything for Aviva. Girl, this was no secret. You already knew. And she knew how he was. That's why she was so iffy. Like, oh, could I be pregnant? Maybe that'll tie him down to me. Because I feel like if I'm not pregnant and I leave and get on that plane, you're going to be talking to other women. That's the note that you left off on. Him lying, talking about, oh, I thought I was going to come over there. You were coming to Belize. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be something else. Just lying. Like, she already knew that. Well, I guess I'm going to work on getting you to America then, since I'm not coming to Belize. Yeah. How y'all make it to Houston? You're not from Houston. He said, girl, well, what I got to do? I'm trying to get next to my ex and any other woman that I want to. Let's go make it to Houston, see the family, and then get all the way in your little separate quarters, and he gaslights you over text message? For something that he's currently doing. You know what? This is too much. It's too many questions. I can't trust you. You probably got a man over there right now. Nah, I'm breaking up with you. It's like, he didn't even have the decency to call me or tell me in my face. It was via text message. Then, like, literally an hour later, he was on his live with other girls. The girl, this was pathetic. I don't know. Something's wrong with her. Then she sees it. It's like in her face. Just tell me the truth. Like, if you're with someone and someone's over there and you're being weird, just say that. And then you go, it was like, I mean, I don't know if he's like having sex or like cheating, but there's a, shut up. This is a simp's dream. You know how many people will get over on Aviva? Like, she's slow. Something's wrong with her. What does she do for work again?
She's a hygienist, a dental hygienist, I believe. Yeah. You know what? I was like, oh, this is... What is it called? What is it called when people are stuck in a certain time period in their life or whatever? Y'all drop it in the chat. What am I thinking of? Not Arrested Development. That's what I felt like it was. She gives very much like sophomore year teenage girl, like in relationship. Well, no, like because he told me he didn't. he didn't. Like, it gives very much like sophomore girl, blonde girl, who's just had her first date and doesn't really know what boys are really like. I hate that for her, but something is not connecting, because even there she was like, well, and if I'm wrong, I remember when they said it, when Auntie Spring had the evidence, the proof, the girl, when he skipped out of that interview the day she left, I knew he was meeting with the other hoes, but she was like, if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. Well, baby, you were wrong. I hate that she seems to be hurting so deeply. I don't understand how you can when you literally had all the warnings in the world. But I will say, what is she, in her 20s? Like, maybe she's 25, something.
Maybe 25. She's not older than 27.
Oh, okay. Roses Bud, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Laura needs to put those adult books down because her delusions are wild. Just wait until he gets over here to these convenience store slot machines. Listen, or a casino. God forbid, or get a scratcher. It'll be awful. I don't think she had that surgery. She was supposed to, I thought she was going to do the medical tourism while she was there instead of a second trip. It would have made sense to go on and get that skin surgery or whatever she was doing. That's what I would have thought. But
I told you this was Aviva's attempt, not Aviva, Stig's attempt to use Aviva to promote his rap career. That's what this was.
Girls, Tyra sent this to me, y'all, and it wasn't bad. I said, well, I said he's not half bad. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater to my core. Like, I said, he don't sound bad. I mean, goofy, like, but he don't sound bad. It wasn't bad. Tyra, what'd you think of the diss track?
It's very turn my headphones up. yo, turn my headphones up. It's Stig. Yeah. I wouldn't buy it, but hey, if it makes somebody's boat float in Belize, way to go.
Yeah, I mean, but it wasn't bad. We've heard worse, so I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he was roasting everybody.
Yeah. Turn my headphones up.
This is hip hop. Trisha and Rick. That's what we were just talking about, Tanya. I said Tara has sent it to me on Instagram, and I said, well, hey, I've heard worse. Now we're here to Trisha and Rick. And this pissed me off more than anything because I said, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you, Trisha. And you carried your ass there with gifts to the airport to see this man unit off. I was so literally disgusted. He was trying to pull out any tears from those dry ducts that he has. And I just, I'm never going to see her again. What am I going to do? I love her. But I just can't let this thing go. If my ex just would have never texted me, we'd never be here, sir. Like, are you serious? I said, Trisha, are you a fool? He sees her immediately. Let me dry my eyes. You came. And she's like, I don't have any expectation. I had just got this so we could do like a matching outfits day, and we never got to do it. So I wanted to give him his stuff. And she's like, and honestly, and I don't care who likes it or what y'all have to say, but I wanted to see him. I just wanted to see him. I didn't expect him to choose me, but I just wanted to see him. And so he's there and he's like, but it don't have to be that way, baby. It don't have to be that way, baby. Like, I'm going home now, but we get, you meant so much to me in these few weeks that we spent together. I really felt like you might be that one. And she's like, all right. Just be strong for me, girl. Be strong. It can't be anything because I'll never see you again, Rick. He said, it don't have to be that way, baby. It don't have to be that way, baby.
What is that?
That's what he sounds like to me. I'm so aggravated that this young lady would go here and do that. When she said, I'm blocking your ass, you'll never hear from me, I'll never see you again. That's what I wanted. Keep that same energy. Why do you don't give the devil a chance to re-enter? After you done clean the house out, you don't let him come back in, girl. He still chose somebody else over you. I don't know how you wrap it in your mind to say, he said, well, can we give it another try? And she's, I don't know. I'm like, Tyra, the pride in me wouldn't let me. The pride in me wouldn't let me. You got this whole on speed dial talking about that was the most beautiful time of your life while you're in my people village disrespecting their way of life. Sit on it and rotate, Ricksta. I hated everything about Fred Flintstone. And now Trisha, I can't even chalk it up to being young, Tyra. At this point, I'm just really aggravated. She's a beautiful young girl with all of the potential in the world. The tell all, I did see a clip. She is very much pregnant. It better not be. Well, I think he's got a vasectomy. It's got to be a new man. Let's pray it's a new man. But Tyra, are Trisha and Rick still together? And what did you think of their goodbye and their reconnection?
Girl, no, I meant to send you the pictures of Trish and her new man. Probably her baby father.
Let's have a new man. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ciao. This big Oompa Loompa walking through the damn airport. A teen. Get yourself together. And this man, I didn't want it to be like this. I really cared about Trish. She's not even going to see me off to the airport. I wanted it to be positive. Like, a boo. Babe, oh bother. I just didn't want it to be like this. I really love that girl, man. We had some special times. Shut up, Norbit. What the? Girl, he's so annoying. Walking with that goddamn backpack. Get some real matching luggage, you bum. We're just walking through, and I was like, good, this is how you need to leave off. Get your little happy ass on that plane and leave that lady alone. Oh my, is that who I think it is? Oh my god, you can't, baby. It's my baby. It's Tris. You came. Oh my god, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Why? I got you a gift. You got matching outfits that you never got to wear. So I wanted you to have your gift. Are you insane? Are you crazy? I came to give you this gift and I just really wanted to see you. I didn't want it to end like this. Even though you showed me exactly who you were and you played in my face the entire time that you were here, you were never, not even getting into the coin because we didn't even have that to give, but just what you promised me and my family. You were never going to give me that. And you concocted this BS with that slip of your phone so you wouldn't leave here with an expectation to come back and do anything for me that was promised. Let's say, oh, you just came back and this, yeah. I don't have any expectations. I'm not expecting you to pick me or anything like that. I'm not here I'm still, standing my ground. Girl, you're not, because you wouldn't even be here with a gift in hand of all things. You brought this hoe a gift? Are you crazy? Crazy. Oh my god, I just love her, man. I just didn't want it to end like this. I just want to be with her so bad, man. We special. We got it special. So, Rick, if it's all of that, will you block and get rid of that other girl right now? And can you get her out of here? Well, no, I can't do that. That would just shit on everything that we meant to each other while we was talking. So I can't. That would be wrong. I don't know what's wrong. I'm glad Trisha has came out of this, but the fact that you showed up here says a whole lot. Like, she has a whole lot to learn. This was foul. I wouldn't have gave this fool the time of day. It's gross.
It makes me sad for her, and it's still poor Trisha for me, because there's got to be something that was so broken that would ever make you allow yourself to still try to pursue anything with a person like that. I'm grateful now that she's free. Y'all know I don't keep up with these people unless somebody sends me something on it, or unless I just happen to see it on the For You page. But I'm glad she moved on and that baby is not his. Well, I think Rick had a vasectomy anyway, so it couldn't have been his. Now, Lisa and Daniel, girl, we didn't have to see her. Or we didn't have to see Daniel because they wasn't going back to Africa. We saw him on the FaceTime call, but Daniel, you're really not acting right. So we see Faith and Lisa have a conversation in the car, and Faith is like, well, I don't know why he's got another contact in his phone saved under wifey, and it's not your name, and it's a Nigerian number. So apparently Daniel has a Nigerian wife this whole entire time, and he's been playing and using Lisa, which we already knew. I spent a lot of money, Faith, and I just don't like it. I'm working 3 jobs to provide for him and make sure he doesn't have holes in his pants. And he didn't even eat my box. So I have to talk to him and I have to confront him for once and for all. So she says she has to go to the park after working my second shift. I'm going to the park and I'm gonna call him. Bring, bring. Hi, Daniel. You're not even answering my calls anymore. What's going on with you? Lisa, you're funny, Lisa. Daniel, it's not funny. You're gaslighting me. I don't like it. Who is your Nigerian wife? She responded to the text and she just said, don't call me again or I'll beat you up. So I don't know what's going on, but she never denied it. And you're not denying it either, Daniel. What's going on? Oh, Lisa. Lisa. Nothing's going on. You're funny. Daniel, if you keep laughing, I'm going to hang up this phone right now. I mean it, Daniel, and I'm going to block you and you'll never get a piece of this white meat ever again. Lisa. That's it, Daniel. Yeah, I'm done with Daniel. The producer says, is everything okay? Like, are you fine? No, I'm not fine. I love that man. I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life in my bulbous nose with Daniel, and he played with me. He used me for everything I have. All the money I did in these 3 jobs, my hairline. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm leaving. I can't be bothered. Take the cameras.
You are special. I just can't. I can't with these two. I don't have any more energy. You remember those cutaway scenes in George of the Jungle when the Africans would look into the camera and they would be like, "This is the part where we throw our heads back and laugh." That's what he was over there doing. This is the part where I laugh at you, Lisa. I got what I needed out of you. Like, if you're willing to give me some more, that's fine. But I can't. That poor daughter. She'd be trying with Lisa. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I've been calling Daniel. He's not returning my phone calls. I've been working 3 jobs. One at night, one during the day, one in the evening, like a purebred Jamaican, and I'm tired. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm trying. It's like, well, Mom, you're working 3 jobs and busting your ass, and he's only working 1 and not really doing much. Don't you think that he should be doing? I don't know. Well, what does that mean? That means I've been doing some investigative work, and we found some messages. You're saved as bad wig, and someone else is saved as wife. Well, we don't know that to be true. I just really want more proof. I need to speak to Daniel. I need to talk to him at once. Daniel, answer the phone for me. See, oh my gosh. Why are you cackling in this lady's face like this after everything that she's done for you? At least try. He was tired. He was so tired of Lisa the whole time. It was a job. This is what he does. That wife said, you better come back and here with some money. I do not have time for you to be poor. You go and you find a white woman. You swindle her. You bring the money back home. You bring me goat. You bring me yam. You take all her money. You do whatever you have to do to provide for this house. They owe assisted to reparations. Get your ass over there and bring back the check. He went over there and got the check. This was never about the green card. I need to get the green card. We need to get the approval of the ancestors, Lisa. We have to go and do the seance and do the incantation so we can be... That was all fake. It's all them going to see King Joffrey Jofer. It was all a lie. It was all a facade. This is what he does. This is a swindler. And you got swindled, you fool. That's why that other lady you called and got on her nerves. Maybe he propositioning everybody. He tried to sell that same ish to me and I told him no. Girl, you're being used. I suggest you get your duffel bag and go. After everything I've done for you, Daniel. You know I don't have any money, Daniel. You know I've been working hard to get you the green card to come to America. I've been trying to get you back here. I've been suffering with bad wigs for years just so I can make sure I provide for you, Daniel. Haven't you seen my hairline, Daniel? Did you see how exhausted I am, Daniel? I'm tired. You didn't even give me congalingas, Daniel. She's tired. She's so tired. I'm so glad this is over. I don't want to hear Daniel again. I'm so glad that this is over. If you're just this slow to get played with, I don't, unless something is mentally wrong with Lisa, I don't really have any sympathy because all of the flags were there and you chose to go over here and let this man play in your face and send him your money from you working 3 jobs. Insane work.
Mm-hmm. Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. And to be an elder fool, I hate it. Yeah, I hate that for her. I hate it for women all over the world. I hate what it represents and what it stands for. But alas, that was it, y'all. That's all I got for it. Tyra, any final thoughts on the season? Will you be back to talk the tell-all next week? And what else do you have going on?
It depends on what's happening. They're going to give us something to tell all for us to come back. You know, this is my first rodeo with the show. If it's that interesting, I'm down to come back. If not, and it's the same rigmarole, I want to leave these people where they are. Be sure to check out my reviews for The Testaments, Euphoria, speaking of From, we'll be right back after these messages with the latest episode and breakdown of From in the live. Join us for that. But yeah, if not tonight, then tomorrow I'll be dropping my new video for The Testaments episode 5. So be on the lookout for that. But join us in 5 minutes, y'all.
Yeah, be there or be square. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Thanks for coming through for the whole season and supporting us and having fun with us and laughing at our at our jokes. We appreciate it so much. Have the most amazing night, and we will see y'all in just a few short minutes.